morning and welcome by Morning News. We are today Wednesday 3rd of April, 8 o'clock. My name is Anneriks Meekma and I bring you the finance news of today. What's happened today in the world? US exempts Japan and European nations from Iran oil sanctions. Apple faces Australian case over iPad claims. Tom van Hiel stay in Leeuwarden about US exempts Japan and European nations from Iran oil sanctions. Tom, can you hear me?
Dear Madame, I have a question for you. What do you think about oil prices?
Oh, they're terribly high at the moment, aren't they?
And do you know maybe why?
Well, it's all that stuff going on in Iran again, isn't it? Not getting out or through, and it's all terribly confusing.
And do you think maybe the government is a problem or not, because they have high taxes?
Well, that is the real problem behind it as well, right? I mean, I get that there's supply problems, that the companies sort of have their issues, but the real reason we're paying so much is that there's so much tax on it. So you're quite right about that, yeah?
And do you think there is a solution for this problem? Or do you think we're gonna pay always so high price?
Well, I mean, I'd love for it to be very cheap and for the government to lower their taxes, though I don't think it would help sort of the budget deficit at the moment, since we need to make cuts anyway. And I mean, I don't know what's going on in Iran and if we need to support that or not, so I'm not sure if that's such a good idea. And at the end of the day, really, the problem is that our dependence on the oil, right? We're using so much of it, and there is a limited supply. So I guess if we just made it real cheap right now, we'd just run out sooner. So I'm not really sure if there is a solution other than perhaps trying to find different ways of doing it.
But because the price is so high, you use more the bike or not?
Well, I tend to commute by train anyway, so that I suppose that's pretty sustainable. And well, now the annoying thing with the chip cards we have now is that you don't notice when the price gets higher. Otherwise, when you had sort of bought separate tickets, you noticed all the time. Now they can just increase the prices, and I wouldn't know. But I don't think I've seen a change yet. So far I'm all right.
Okay. Thank you for the interview, madam.
No problem. You're welcome.
Yes, Anneriks, I can hear you. Good morning. We're at the parking lot of one of the busiest car cities in Holland. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Can I ask you some questions?
Of course.
Is this your car?
Yeah, this is my car.
For how long are you owner of it?
4 years now, 4 years.
Okay. And what kind of fuel do you drive with it?
Drive benzine.
Okay. And why is that, sir?
Yeah, because I drive a few miles in a year, and in Holland that's better, to take benzine then.
Okay. Why is that?
Yeah, because of the tax. If I drive a lot, then I take diesel. If I drive a little bit, then I take benzine. That's better.
What do you think of the current fuel price?
Yeah, I think it's really high. It's really expensive. And so as you can see, I'm a student, and it's really hard to pay the benzine.
Yes, I understand. Okay, yeah. And what can you do about it?
Sometimes I take the bike, sometimes I drive for friends, carpooling a little bit.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you for your opinion and time.
No problem. Yes.
Okay, dit was Tom van Hiel from the parking lot. Back to the studio, back to Anneriks.
Thank you, Tom. And we go to the next topic. Apple faces Australian case over iPod claims. Sylvian stay in the NHL Leeuwarden. Sylvian, are you there?
Yes, Anneriks, I'm here. I'm here with Tom van Hiel. And Apple faces Australian case over iPad claims. How do you think? What do you think about it? That so a big company can make so a big mistake.
Yes, it's sad that a huge company like Apple makes such a huge mistake. It has to be honest against the people.
Yeah, that's right. And what's the reason that you don't buy this iPad?
Well, I heard the news and they said it was not 4 gigabytes, so I need 4 gigabytes, so I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it.
Oh. Next. And what's the reason that you don't buy this iPad?
Well, I heard the news and they said it was not 4 gigabytes, so I need 4 gigabytes, so I'm not sure if I'm going to buy it.
Oh. Next question.
Klinkt het wel goed in Engels trouwens. Maar...
Do you want to buy as customer this product? This 4 gigabyte iPad?
Well, I don't know yet. I heard the news and I'm not sure about it. So I'll just wait.
Thank you, Subian. We go to the newspapers of today. We start with the Daily Post. TUI Travel capitalizes on Thomas Cook difficulties. Foreign investors want clarification. You've achieved career success. What's next? The next is the Daily Telegraph. Hollywood makes for YouTube. Unilever in China yuan bond move. Diagnosing performance problems help card. And the next is the Independent of today. In the Independent today, British Airways crew members vote for strikes. Halifax customers could face rise in mortgage payments after SFVR move. And the last one today is the Financial Times. In the Financial Times today, it is time to end that business's relationship. And Watson David Cameron, German power threatens future of Euro.
Yeah,
But what is the weather today, Subian? Can you tell it to me?
What's the weather? It's sunny. What's the weather? It's rainy altogether. That's the weather. Sun, rain, wind, storm, hot, cold, cool, warm. What's the weather? It's cloudy. What's the weather? It's windy altogether. That's the weather. In the summer it is hot, in the winter it is not. In the spring there are flowers, in the autumn there are showers. What's the weather? It's frosty. What's the weather? It's foggy altogether. That's the weather. Sun, rain, wind, storm, hot, cold, cool, warm. What's the weather? It's snowing. What's the weather? It's blowing altogether. That's the weather. In the summer it is hot, in the winter it is not. In the spring there are flowers, in the autumn there are showers. Altogether that's the weather, altogether that's the weather, altogether that's the weather.
Thank you, Alex. My name is Sufjan Kapdani, and I'm gonna tell you something about the weather. In the north of the United Kingdom, it's a little bit snow, a little bit rain, and it's 1 degree. In the south of United Kingdom, it's 6 degrees, but little bit more rain and snowy. It seems like this week is it's a cold week with a lot of rain. Thank you.
This was the news of a Wednesday, 3rd of April 2012. The morning news. Tomorrow in the news, Nespresso has a fight with Starbucks. Greece has no longer money. And what's happened in the world? We see you tomorrow. Bye!